Hello everyone, very good morning. Myself Samadhan Sambalse. Today I am going to the my video lecture on the Laplace transformation. Before starting this, let us first try to understand what is the need of this Laplace transform, why defining this such type of the Laplace transform, why we came from this new transformation. So the Laplace transform is very useful and effective technique for solving the linear differential equation of system of equation with a constant coefficient for under the given initial condition. The main advantages of the Laplace transform is applicable for to convert or reduce the differential equation into the algebraic equation. So what is the Laplace transform? So definition of the Laplace transform says let f of t be the function of variable t such that the function e raised to minus f of t is integrable in a closed interval 0, infinity for some domain values of s is called Laplace transform. So what is the Laplace transform? Let f of t be the function of variable t such that the function e raised to minus st f of t is integrable in a closed interval, semi-closed interval 0, infinity for some domain values of s is called Laplace transform. The Laplace transform of f of t is denoted by the notation Laplace transform of f of t is the integral, and it is denoted as Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. It is the integral and will be the function of the parameter in a s, say f of s. Now see the notation. The Laplace transform of the function of a t such as f of t, g of t, y of s, etc. is denoted by the lowercase letter f of s, g of s, y of s. That is Laplace transform of f of t is equal to f of s, Laplace transform of g of t is equal to g of s, Laplace transform of y of s is equal to y of s, etc. We shall now prove that the Laplace transformation satisfy the linearity properties. Means we have to prove that the operator here satisfy the linear property. Let's see the one theorem on the linearity property theorem. Suppose we have to given two function f1 of t and f2 of t for any two constant c1 and c2, and we have to show that the Laplace transform satisfy the linearity property. Means we have to prove that Laplace transform of c1 of f1 of t plus c2 into f2 of t is equal to c1 into Laplace transform of f1 of t plus c2 into Laplace transform of f2 of t. So what is the statement here? If f1 of t and f2 of t are the function of t and c1 and c2 be the any constant, then we have to show that Laplace transform satisfy the linearity property. Means Laplace transform of c1 f1 of t plus c2 f2 of t is equal to c1 Laplace transform of f1 of t plus c2 Laplace transform of f2 of t. So what is given that here? Let f1 of t and f2 of t be the two function and c1 and c2 be any two constant. We have by the definition of the Laplace transform. So what is the definition of the Laplace transform? What is the definition of the Laplace transform? Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Okay, use this definition of the Laplace transform and solve we want to prove that Laplace transform satisfy the linearity property. So consider the left side here. Laplace transform of c1 f1 of t plus c2 f of t. Applying the definition of the Laplace transform on that function. What is the definition of the Laplace transform? Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Here f of t is the given function. So apply same definition on that function. So we get integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st. What is the function here? c1. What is the function here? c1 f1 of t plus c2 f of t dt. Now multiply e raised to minus st into the bracket. So integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st c1 f1 of t plus e raised to minus st c2 f of t dt. Okay, now separate the here. Separate the here integration. So here we get integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st c1 of f1 of t dt. Okay, again separate the integration here. Integration 0 to infinity c2 e raised to minus st f of t dt. Then solving the integration,
okay क्या?
Here c1 and c2 are to be two constant. Take outside of the integration, so we get is equal to c1 integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f1 of t dt plus again c2 is the constant. Take outside of the integration, c2 into integation 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Again using the reverse definition of the Laplace transform. What is the definition of the Laplace transform? Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. We get here right side. So using the reverse definition of the Laplace transform, we get c1 into Laplace transform of your function f1 of t plus c2 integration 0 to infinity. Again here use the reverse definition of the definition. Then we get Laplace transform of f of t. Let's see here. Our target is we want to prove that Laplace transform satisfy the linearity property. Means we have to show that Laplace transform of c1 of f1 of t plus c2 into f of t is equal to c1 into Laplace transform of f1 of t plus c2 into Laplace transform of f of t. Here hence the proof. Hence the Laplace transform satisfy the linearity property. Let's take the one example on that property. To find the Laplace transform of here function f of t is given that to here question is to find the Laplace transform of e raised to at. Okay, so what is given that here? Here given that function f of t is equal to e raised to at. We have to find Laplace transform of that function. So we have by definition what is the definition of the Laplace transform? Laplace transform of f of t is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Here function f of t is given e raised to at. Therefore, Laplace transform of e raised to at is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st. Here function is given e raised to at into dt. Now see, let's see here. Observe that here base is the same. Therefore, addition of the power. Therefore, we get Laplace transform of e raised to at. Here base is the same. Therefore, addition of the power. Integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus st plus at into dt. Therefore, integration 0 to infinity, here take t is a common. Therefore, we get e raised to t a minus s dt. Here a minus s is the constant. So take the integration of e raised to t to a minus s. We get 1 upon a minus s. Here integration of e raised to t into a minus s is e raised to t into a minus s. Here limit is 0 to infinity. Here s is strictly greater than a, because when we put s is equal to a, we get here 0. Therefore, here condition s is strictly greater than a. Then we get 1 upon a minus s. Here put the limit. Then we get 0 minus 1. Therefore, Laplace transform of e raised to at is equal to minus 1 upon a minus s. It is the Laplace transform of e raised to at.